It's the CalebDMTG show.
Quit my day job? This is my day job. 3K a year, so good. Yeah, actually a little bit less than that. But I'm also not grinding for value, right? I'm grinding for content. So I'm drafting for fun, playing wild decks, that sort of thing. Doing things that I enjoy doing. I'm gonna pack one, pick one Leovold. That's the kind of fuck-a-duck mood I'm in. We did have to pass the Watery Grave, which is bad. One of the issues with Leovold is that you're committing to 3 colors. Then we immediately get a draw 7. Beautiful. Urza is really good. We're gonna take Goose. Increase the chance that we have the turn 2 Leo. Yeah, Goose and Birds of Paradise are both really, really nice pickups with this start. Scrub land, not the land I want. Let's grab Preordain. Some nice filtering. A little bit of consistency. Hey, Mixed Skill, thanks to the sub. There's only 23 months there. When I say cash out, do I mean completely? I do mean completely, yeah. Part of the reason I was able to cash out completely recently and still stream full time is the Mana Traders sponsorship of the stream. So big shout out to them. There's a link to them in the stream description. Pretty much any video you've seen of Legacy or what have you has been because of their sponsorship, because I can use their service, use their rental service, which has been really smooth, super good. Highly recommend. Yeah, the link in the stream description also has a coupon code for 20% off your first sub with them if you want to check them out. If you want to try out Magic Online without having to manage a big collection, still try out different decks. It's good for that. The way I use the service is I'll pick up all like the random like smaller cards, and then rent the larger cards for like a bunch of large decks at once, and then just get like an entire stream out of one rental. Pretty pleasant. So Golgari Signet is definitely a pickup, you know, like it double fixes for Leovold, which is cool, and it ramps us to Time Spiral. That said, I kind of like this Darkslick Shores. I think I'm gonna pack one, pick one Darkslick, or I think I'm gonna take the Darkslick. Fast Bond does play well with Time Spiral. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna wheel a piece of fixing. Let's grab Fast Bond. Don't let your memes be dreams. I just watched the Shia LaBeouf Hot Ones episode, and I really enjoyed it. I had a blast. It made me like... I think I was like pretty neutral on Shia LaBeouf before I watched that episode, and then afterwards I was like, alright, no, I like this person. Spell Pierce and Citadel are both options, but I'm just gonna take this relic here. Speaking of fixing, right? This pack's interesting. We got Trophy and Green Sun. I kinda like the Green Sun, just like make sure that we get Leovold down, since we're building around it anyway. So Excavator could work out if we get Strip Mine later. It's also a Green Sun target, which is pretty cool. Shark Typhoon works for me. Shark Typhoon into Time Spiral, into like a Time Walk effect or whatever, is just super winning. I'm gonna grab the Excavator though. Hope that works out. Excuse me. Masker Worm's a fine sideboard card. I'm just gonna take the sword. You got bad news for me? Oh man. It turns out he's been abusive. I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. Well, shit. Yeah, that's shitty. Unless I dig shooting animals. Well, I don't have anything against hunting. It's kind of weird when people are meat eaters, and then they have that like anti-hunting stigma. But yeah, obviously I'm not gonna fucking support any abusers. Fuck that noise. Meant shooting dogs. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's also very different. Shooting dogs to get into character? Fuck. He said he's like not even a method actor. Fucking whack job celebrities. Off-color Mox is like almost worse than a Blooming Marsh. Somehow, like, none of the fixing that I wanted to wield. Maybe he wanted to really shoot up dogs. I mean, it sounds like it, right? Sounds like he was looking for an excuse. Yeah, killing for fun is never something that I would justify. Quite a different thing. Mint Memory is another draw 7, but we really need fixing. What's up, Upheaval? The cool thing about Upheaval here is that it plays well with Fast Bond. There's an on-color Signet. Man. Oh, there's Underground Sea. Okay, here we go, here we go. Get some fetches, and then we have Fast Bond Excavator. Fast Bond playing well with Upheaval is the thing. O2 drop X Nova Shot. Yeah. Wait till I hear about Paul Rudd. What? You've got to be fucking me. I don't want to know.
Well, now I'm flying high, but I got a feeling I'm falling for no.
That wasn't sarcasm, by the way. I do not want to know. I'd like to take a little bit of a break from finding out which celebrities are scumbags. I can handle like one a day. I watch too many movies to avoid people. Image is fine. I don't think we're grizzle branding ever. Just kidding, he's wonderful. Oh, good. Phew. Phew. Yeah, not enough Keanu's in the world, right?
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Big Ben. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for 22 months. Sea Magic. Probably just for a sideboard card, huh? Some folks like Yavimai Elder. Not a big fan. Hey, Bexy1406. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for sharing that Prime. I drew all over your playmat when you met me. Yeah. I'll do that when people ask me sometimes. I believe I've beaten up 0 people lifetime, Lord Oni. That doesn't sound like me. Hollander versus Nature's Claim. Nature's Claim's like raw efficiency. It's kind of nice here. We already have some late game stuff. Some stuff to flesh out the Green Sun. Oh, the Wall of Roots got a lot better, huh? When we got the Upheaval. Nice, Blooming Marsh Wheel, love it. Is Shadow Skull well done, Moto? It's worked every time I've seen it or cast it. It's been good. Memory Chair is good with Fast Bond. It's not especially good with Leovold, because they would discard those cards anyway. It could be something that we want here, or like for the sideboard. There was no pineapple pizza at the pizza party, you are correct. There's some weird hipster pizzas. Because I'm into that shit. Artisanal pizzas. Breeding pool, maybe. No fetch, no strip mine. Elder Gargoth could be good in this sort of deck too. It's also a green sun hit. I want to take the breeding pool. More fixing. Jace could also be strong. Ooh, I like a Tar Pit. Heartbeat is actually good with like Upheaval and Time Spiral. It's sort of Feast and Famine. Can't pass a Tar Pit though. Whoa. Hello. Does this just mean that there were no blue drafters to the right of me? Maybe there's some Moxen and stuff? I'm not gonna question it. We are passing that fetch land that I was talking about for Excavator. I'll use this Time Walk to wipe my tears. Oh, Narset's nice. It's another backup. There's also Oracle here. Oracle is a Green Sun hit, and it's also really good with Excavator and such. I think we're gonna grab the Narset though. Only one draw 7. Well, there's Memory Jar. Narset also helps you find your one draw 7, the one that nukes their hand, the Spiral. So it's useful in that sense. I like the Opposition Agent. I also like the Hissing Quagmire. For even more fixing here. Let's take Op Agent. Wow, there's Time Warp and Mana Vault. And Inquisition. Those cards are also good. We're gonna take the Mana Vault. Because it just like pays for most of Upheaval by itself. Really, really good. Have I got someone with the agent? I have. Not super well. We just like countered a Cultivate or something, but still good. I think we're just taking a Signet. It's an off-color Signet, so it's not amazing, but still good in our Upheaval deck. I like the Regrowth. With the Time Walk in our pile, the Regrowth looks really strong. I think what's going to happen here is we're going to try and cut the Excavator and the Green Sun, which puts us a little light on playables. We could play stuff like Control Magic or Ancestral Vision, even though it's slow, or main deck Relic would be fine. Well, the Relic's awkward with Regrowth. Yeah, I think I like Night's Whisper here over the Search and the Emrakul, both of which could be good. I mentioned Heartbeat, but I don't think we're actually playing Heartbeat. I could see playing Liliana here. Just make some 2/2s. Smoke Stack's a funny, like, post upheaval play. I might actually cast this, I might actually play this Tasigur. It's pretty rare that I want to play Tasigur, but I think it fits this deck well. Where can you find my playlists? My playlists aren't super public. When I'm streaming, if someone asks for the one that I'm listening to, I'll give it to folks. The one that I'm listening to right now is literally not online. The one that I'm listening to right now is Dorian's Jazz. And I bought all of her albums. Checked with her, of course. Make sure that she was fine with me listening to her music while I stream on Twitch. And she was, she had 25 albums available, and she was really stoked when I scooped them up. Fantastic person. I think we're cutting Green Sun. Just not enough targets for it to be consistent. And then I think we're cutting Sword of Feast and Famine too. Though we do have Vendilion Click, huh? Yeah, maybe between Vendilion Click and Tar Pit. Maybe Sword's fine. Hell yeah, Blackblade. Hell yeah. Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, a lot of the times the music is just like just appears, and then I try and make sure everything's titled right. Like right now, there's music. The album titles are scrolling beneath my face. If you're trying to track something down. Is Control Magic better than Sower? I don't think so. In the average game, I think Sower's a little bit better. Nice JPD. 0 times to boo, unless I had a really good reason to. If I wanted to regrowth it, to reset it. I think Liliana's not quite making the cut. Vendilion Click plays really well with the Leovold and the Narset. That was a super good wheel. Got into Cosmic Skull, and there was a cool psych rock band with a female singer. Oh yeah, I mean, if you're trying to... I know the band you're talking about, but I'm like bad with names. Starts with an A. We could sideboard Nature's Claim. I kind of like having like super efficient cards like Nature's Claim to rebuy with Regrowth. So you go like claim your thing, then play another thing, you like Regrowth, claim your other thing. Just leave them with nothing. I'm considering cutting the Image. And then we board an Image when the opponent's got good cards to copy. We don't have a ton of good cards to copy, right? We have like a few Legends and stuff. Is Primal Command good enough? If we're trying to set up Leovold plus, then the versatility of Primal Command is kind of nice. I was hoping to play it, but we don't have to. Like, I was thinking about cutting Sower as the last cut. It is a flyer for Sword, though. The psych band you might be thinking of might be Alunah, Alunah. Yeah, I think I like keeping the sower because of the sword interaction. And I do still think this is a good Tassiger deck. And we cut it anyway. Yeah, we don't have like fetch lands for it, huh? We're kind of playing it as a 6-mana 4/5 a lot of the time. I don't really want to exile the Time Walk because I want to regrowth it later. Yeah, let's do this. And I don't think we're a Turn Timber deck. I don't think we have enough creatures for Turn Timber to be exciting.
What up?
Hey RX Choki, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 5 months. And Kazan NA, thanks for the sub, thanks for sharing the Twitch Prime. Avenger? Well, we need to win the game somehow. That's why Avenger's here. Let's see, for 7 green is a little light. 5 black is also light. It's actually fine, huh? We only have like 3 black cards. And like Solemn can fix. How much time left for Cube? Cube's done on Wednesday, so we have 1 more Cube stream after tonight. Hey, Super Mario, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 22 months there. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blue. I think we're just gonna go -1, +1. And then we go to 8, 8, 8, 8, 5. Yeah, hey, thanks, Jokey. Appreciate the support. You think Green Sun Zenith is more flexible than Primal Command? I think you are super wrong there. We've got like 3 Green Sun targets that Primal Command also finds. And Primal Command can also like gain life or answer things or shuffle graveyards. All that other stuff that Primal Command do. On top of like finding our non-green stuff. Like if you want Vanillion Click or Sower, Primal Command can do that. We also have like all this mana, right? From Coalition Relic, Mana Vault is Signet Fast Bond. We have all that mana and there's like not a ton going on here. So that's the nice thing about Green Sun, right? Is that it's more efficient. So it's 4 mana to get a Leovold into play instead of 5 mana this turn and then play Leovold before you start playing stuff next turn. Efficient, not more versatile. But I don't think this deck cares about that. We have efficient interaction so that we can afford expensive utility. Let me update Stream Decker real quick. How do I know how many mana sources I need per color? Well, I mean, you can just like look here and see all this green early on and think that like, okay, 7 green sources is a little light, but 8's probably fine because we don't need double green till later. 9 would obviously be better, but 8's fine. And then 8 blue would be light if we didn't have Gilded Goose helping with the double blue on Narset and Vanillion Click. As well as the Izzet Signet, right? I wasn't even counting Izzet Signet. So that's pretty decent too. I like looking at when we need mana on our curve. So the double blues come down post Izzet Signet and post Goose. So we need less actual lands that produce blue in the mana base than Moto thinks. That's mostly what you're doing, is you're like adjusting for Moto's bias. Like Moto will see pips in like your 7 drops and like weight them the same as if they were early on. But obviously you need more black sources in your deck to him to Turok on 2 consistently than you do for like a Shield Rid on turn 7. So that's all you're doing, is you're like re-weighting what Moto suggests. Makes things easier. That's why I sort my deck by converted mana cost too, because it shows you when you need those colors. Nice, Trolley. That sounds fucking delicious. Oh shit, what up? Hey Bretsky, thanks for the resub, thanks for 7 months.
I ain't got nobody, body, and nobody cares for me. I'm so sad and terribly
Oh yeah, Killing Zone.
Once
Hydric excited Bretsky. I've been enjoying it. Yeah, I think once a week or so. Once a week, once every 2 weeks. Jazz Night's real pleasant.
Oh, come on, honey.
It's not my MO, right? It's not like the most Caleb music ever, but I do enjoy diversity.
Ain't got nobody, body. But honey, you know I got a pretty good mind. I got a good mind. I believe in that.
Yeah, I do kind of wish we had a little bit more on the top end, right? Cards like Mind Twist or Scarab God would have been really cool. German Growth Spiral? Sort of. The difference between what we did and a Growth Spiral or an Explorer or whatever is that the card that we played costs 0 mana. Opposition Agent, you're a turn too late here. You could have been great. It does use Arian. I do prefer people stating preferences as matter of preference instead of like commands or what have you. You look at the top here. Gotta be careful with top because if we activate it, it goes on their library. Dream Mage is a May. That's fine. We're still like getting a free stifle. Opposition Agent still worthwhile here, right? It's not as good as flashing in response to a Demonic Tutor, but you didn't know Dream Mage was a May. Yeah, right? It doesn't come up super often. There's no Time Vault in this cube, correct? See the cards! So I imagine they had Woodfall Primus in their hand. Or I'm sorry, I imagine they had Worm... Well, I don't know what they had. What do we care about here? I guess Woodfall Primus is still a few turns away, so let's just take the Worm Coil. Take the Worm Coil. Wish I had the Voldernar set down right now. We want the fast bond in play in case we draw Spiral, right? In case we draw Spiral. Just want to fire it off. Sure. I don't think I care about that much.
Well, everybody wants my baby, but my baby don't want nobody but me.
Letting us clear the Garrick.
Nobody
Interesting.
but me. Oh, everybody wants my baby, but my baby don't want nobody but me. That's plain to see. Oh, when my baby kisses me upon my rosy cheeks, I'll just let those kisses stay. Don't wash my face for weeks. Whoa, everybody wants my baby, but my baby don't want nobody but me. Nobody but me.
Venture seems a little weak here with only 4 lands in play. Let's grab Leovold and just like set up. Next turn we can go Relic and Leo. They have to redraw their stupid land. How do you feel about opposition trading with a beast here? The beast would be able to keep attacking. Well, I guess it wouldn't, huh? Because the Wall of Roots. Yeah, that's a bad trade. I should have taken the 3. I should be at 13. Or I guess the Wall of Roots would have blocked the 3, huh? So I'd be at 14. Well, whatever. They end up tinkering and or tutoring and murdering me because of it. It'll be my bad for trading off opposition agent for no reason. They play Woodfall Primus. Do they, like, blow up one of their own things? So I don't draw a card? This Vanillion Click's done a lot of work. Kinda surprised they didn't uptick the Garrick. If they upticked the Garrick, they would have gotten their premise down. Nice Electric Crayon. Glad you've been enjoying it.
Everybody wants my baby, but my baby don't want nobody but me. That's plain to see.
What you doing, Woodfall?
Oh, when my baby kisses me up on my rosy
I will choose to draw a card.
I'll just let those kisses stay. Don't wash my face for weeks. Well,
Beauty.
everybody loves my baby, but my baby, nobody but me. Yeah, nobody but me.
Oh, why'd I tap the Monster Bee? Should've just tapped lands, huh? Silly me. Just throwing mana away here.
We were sailing along on that moonlight parade. Now can't you hear
Oh, why'd I fucking search? We double Narset and there's 11 cards left. I should just preordained and set up the spiral on top. Because there were very few cards that we hadn't seen at this stage. That's alright.
You left me here singing that sad song on the moonlight parade. Well, we were sailing along on that moonlight parade. Can't you hear the people singing as we sailed away?
Nice if you rock and roll. It's cool to hear. You watched my video on omniscience drafting and it helped you in your last couple drafts. That's super cool. Yeah, omniscience drafting is a lot of fun. Make sure not to kill Woodfall Primus. Why? Why would that matter? Oh, because they can kill the sword. The sword doesn't even really matter here, because like the Vendilion Click plus Creeping Tar Pit is lethal. I guess they could kill Tar Pit because I'm tapped low. Big Nasty coming in hot. So I need to hit Sword, Tar Pit, and one of their cards. I get to draw another one. I hope I don't lose because I didn't keep my Narset bottoms in mind. We get to draw one for each trigger, or for each target. That's amazing. Well, that certainly seems good enough. So we could lose to a top-decked Craterhoof here, and that's kind of about it, I think. I wonder if I attack with all. I wonder if that changes it. I wonder if that makes it so that Hoof is no longer lethal. The Trastron would get to eat something, but then the Elephant has to trade, and then they chump with one. So we'd lose the Leovold, but we still have Narset in play, so I don't think that matters. Yeah, I think that attack was actually better. Opponent didn't seem like the most hoof decks, but could have been a thing. The Image and Control Magic both look amazing against what they're putting down. For sure, MJM. Glad you joined the tunes. They were mana short of Hoof. Oh, because the Trastron blew up one of their lands. They were mana short. Sure. In my head, I was like, but they cast an 8-drop. How could they be short? Herpity-a-derpity. I kind of like cutting Wall of Roots. Not that it was bad that game. Opposition Agent looked amazing. Leovold was obviously gas. Yeah. Nature's Claim did work. Imagine if we don't pop the Soul Ring immediately, right? Drastically different game. We could cut Memory Jar. I don't want to, but we could. Do you think Wall seems good? Do you think Wall is better than Control Magic? Primal Command? Primal Command was really strong. It was like one of my best draws. I was happy it was in the deck that game. Again, we're a little short on top end action, right? Primal Command is action. It's like card advantage in and of itself on top of utility. Why no turn Timber over a forest? Because I don't want to pay 3 fucking life for my forest. I don't think turn Timber has enough hits in the deck. There's only like 8 creatures in here. I think Memory Jar is good. I think it's all good. Fuck. No green sources here, but we do have Night's Whisper, which could probably get us there. Go down to 12 lands. Yeah, that's an option. Maybe Izzet Signet was a cut, huh? If we image Trinket Mage, we could go get Mana Ball. Could be okay. You're thinking Control Magic wasn't the greatest against Woodfall. I mean, I think taking Woodfall is pretty strong. Or Terastodon. They showed us a few cards that I would love to control Magic. Well, it's got a lot of mana, but it's all colorless and blue. Of course, I just went blue myself there. I was actually expecting them to take the other pile. Mox Emerald into Sylvan Caryatid sets up Woodfall Primus nicely. I guess they're just expecting Recall to fix their mana for them anyway. Gobs of mana going on over there. Do we Avenger this turn and just make a measly 3 tokens? Is that good? I was thinking like Tar Pit plus Sword plus Mana Ball was better. Avenger's way better if they like play a Terastodon this turn.
wanna die for sweet Georgia Brown. I'll tell you why. Because I don't lie, not much. It's been said she knocks him dead when she lands in town.
I'd like to get some pressure going. Punish this mana crypt. Yeah, I think I should have done the Avenger thing, even though it was like a little on the aggro side.
Sweet Georgia Brown. Well, now they all sigh and they wanna die for sweet Georgia Brown. I'll tell you why. Because I don't lie, not much. Well, now it's been said that she knocks him dead when she lands in town. Well, since she came, why it's a shame how she fools around. All the fellas that she can't get, all the fellas that she ain't met. Well, Georgia claimed her and also named her sweet Georgia Brown.
Could run out Jar. Let's see what that does for me. Yeah, I was supposed to hit their last card out of their hand and then play Jar. Stop it. Yeah, it's probably a land hum. The last card. Why not equip sword? Because we were taking the Planeswalker, and we were putting the Planeswalker there anyway. Would I rather have 4 1/2s or 5 0/1s? I think it's very close. I don't know if we even hit him with the sword this turn, It's like kind of free. One benefit. To getting the 0-1s is that we wouldn't have to tap the mana vault. That's kind of cool. We'd also go Avenger. Avenger equip. I guess we can do that either way, right? I think just attacking with the Wurmcoil is better here. Would I play Cube for a year given the option? No, I'd start mixing it up. One of the reasons I go hard on Cube is because it's a limited time thing. Yeah, tempting to run out the memory jar, but I think we should be just like re-equipping, right? Why not hit with Tar Pit? Because we're not untapping the Tar Pit. If you damage a Planeswalker, your lanes don't untap. Well, hello there. How does Spiral work with Jar? You're still gonna bin your hand at end of turn, so there's no real reason for us to Spiral here. So we're just gonna set up several turns and try and kill the opponent. Next to turn 1. Oh, they got a thing. How'd they do that? Nature's Claim? Sure. Do we want to be attacking here? I don't think we do. Put it on Sword. Well, they have colorless creatures that can block our Sworded Critter, so that's why we're smacking them with Tar Pit. I'm gonna chill in the Opposition Agent. I'd be able to get him. Attacking my second free turn. Well, I was gonna attack on the first one. You don't want tapped creatures. We're at fucking 1 life here. Why did they not kill the Sword with a Claim? Because they wanted to have blockers. They wanted to have blockers. We were setting up multiple extra turns with Time Walk, so they don't make blockers. We actually kill them. Possibly even without the Sword. I'm worried about dying there. I think we could have fit one more smack in earlier. The turn that we played the Avenger. I think it was like -1 mana. We ended with the turn with like an extra mana. So hopefully we don't lose by an attack here. Mana. This big nasty coming in. Kinda looks like it. Oh no, the Terrastron's in their graveyard. Yeah, I have no idea what they're casting. Maybe they have some fucking Eldrazi in their deck. To really get me. Hey, Symptotic Ape. Is the sub? Is the 39 months? Ape says, hey Caleb, hope you crush the remainder of this cube season. Like the first week of 2021 crushed my illusions I had any normalcy. Well, that's dark. Really trying to green sun Hoof. That'd be particularly good for me. But yeah, thanks for the support, Asymptotic. So 39 months there. Ever-flowing Chalice. Well, that'd be easy to tap for too. Just tap all your mana, right? Maybe Finale. Blech. Yeah, that fucking wins, doesn't it? So they're tapping mana such that they didn't want to lose like a soft counter. Primal Command here, maybe? Or Upheaval. There's still Upheaval in our deck. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I guess the target hit is free. Got a chance. Yeah, more than that, I think we're favored. They do get to dump their hand, but... Should we Avenger for a single token? I think so. And then we can either sword here, run out opposition agent, whichever we think is better. Let's play the sword and then exterminate an agent in there. Need some lands here. Good mana vault over like lane number 7. Land number 1 billion.
Well, let's fly down, oh, drive down to New Orleans and have some fun. That city, so pretty, on its historic galaxies. Well,
I'm kind of surprised they didn't make a tiny crisis here. It's like make a 2/2 flyer. Not that I'm complaining, mind you.
I'll take you all the hot spots, show you all the big shots down in New Orleans. Well, let's fly down, oh, we can drive down to New Orleans and have some fun. Also see that stay, like I said, it's so pretty. On the historic island, away down yonder in New Orleans. Well, I'll take you on down parade you down on Bourbon Street. Party here, party there, you can party anywhere.
And they get blue and green. Someone pointed out that we bounced a Mox Emerald, but maybe that's not true. Maybe we didn't bounce a Mox Emerald. It's Mana Crypt Soul Ring. They're voting for Carnage. I'll vote Homage. I appreciate the options. Oh, it's in the graveyard. Yeah. So that's still been carried in. Got binned off the Fact or Fiction earlier. What kind of deck is this? The awesome kind. Yeah, we're playing some Vintage Cube here. Cube's like drafting a normal limited format, except rather than drafting a limited format, you're drafting cards from like throughout Magic's history. So you end up with some high-powered decks. Yeah, Crisis doesn't do it. Crisis doesn't even do it on board, right? Great game, yeah. Squeaking on in here. Whew. Oh man, if we had lost that, we would have had to win game 3 in 5 minutes. We're gonna keep this hand thanks to the preordain, but it's not the best hand. Uh-oh. I think White Weenie is actually a rough matchup for Sultide nonsense. Mana Vault made her hand a lot better though. Didn't have end turn path on Leopold, that's a good sign. You think White Weenie is a rough matchup for most decks? Yeah! I think Blue-White Pile of Sweepers is good. Even then, they've got a lot of threats that are good against Sweepers. Yeah, you're probably just right. You can build White Weenie in a few different ways, too. Make a kill combo, or... Ramp usually beats White Weenie, like mono green Ramp. Because, like, you start playing a Pelucranos around this stage and you just don't care about a card like Brimaz, or like Prime Time on this turn. But White Weenie can even still win those, right? Just with, like, some spot removal and flyers. Never really drawing dead. Guess we'd have a forest here. Our next turn here, I think we're gonna fire off the Preordain, look for Spiral. Assuming we don't tap the Leovold, we might not get to. Might just play the removal spell now. If we don't find anything good, then hopefully we can play Memory Jar. Have time to untap with it. How surreal is it to have a song written about myself? Well, it's not that surreal because I commissioned it, right? I commissioned it. I wrote the lyrics. Like, it's less surreal than it could be. We're listening to a cover, baritone. Cover licensing works differently. I guess we run out the Memory Jar. It just like gives us another target for Revoker instead of our Relic. I think we still play it.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh, maybe I'm supposed to be cracking Memory Jar on their upkeep. Just like fog their turn. You know, we could still do that, just like crack Jar, and then they set their hand aside and don't get to Revoker this turn. So we use the Memory Jars like the world's shittiest time walk. Crack it on the end step. We're not gonna get that. They tutored for Revoker, right? You think this Revoker is gonna name Coalition Relic, or do you think it's gonna name Memory Jar? I think there's something to cracking Jar right now. You're surprised I didn't want Night's Whisper? Well, I was trying to find Spiral. I guess if we let them Revoker. Yeah, no, Nature's Claim doesn't beat Revoker either. I'm gonna crack the Jar. Yeah, basically a Time Warp Palm. And then I think we finally untap this vault. Oh, 7 cards closer to Spiral. Had we been Spiral there, then there might have been a chance that we found Regrowth for it. Well, Upheaval's starting to look reasonable. So that's good news. Vintage Omniscience Draft. Well, Vintage, one of the reasons that Vintage is a busted format is because you get cards like your Moxen, right? You have your 0 mana Moxen. To like power out your cards quickly. Omniscience kind of ruins that. Omniscience is as a format already lets you play your spells for free. So most core sets, like M21 for example, you have 0 mana draw 3s, right? And then 0 mana draw 3 is a split card with a bounce 2 creatures. So that card is better than Ancestral Recall in Omniscience draft format. The one benefit to Vintage Cube, the one like super busted part about it would be the draw 7s, but there's not that many of them. So I think your average like limited format is going to be more busted than Vintage Omniscience Cube would be. As weird as that sounds. You're not suggesting it with the current cube? Well, why would it be vintage then? What's the point? The reason these old cards are busted is because they're like super efficient for their costs. Black Lotus is a dud. Time Walk is like just the same card as Time Warp. We're just dead here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess we're not. I guess we're not quite dead here. Yeah, the Eldrazi get a little bit better if everyone just starts with Omniscience, right? Kind of dumb. Omniscience Draft is on Arena right now with M21. Yeah, Upheaval, and to a lesser extent, Time Warp. Or not Time Warp, Twister. Twister and Upheaval could also work. The cards we're looking for here. Brutal. Can cut sword here. Image seems fine. Considering Shieldred, but no, right? Yeah, just no. We're gonna bring an image. I think I'm bringing in Control Magic, even though they have Mother Runes and that Blinker. And cut Opposition Agent. And Sword. You made it with cards that are middling power but overcosted, wouldn't be busted. Yeah, I mean, you could certainly design a cube for Omniscience. But is like part of the fun of Omniscience that you're playing like all these terrible card draw spells. I don't know. It feels like a different format than Magic. I don't know if having a balanced Omniscience cube or whatever would make it good or bad. I'd be certainly down to try it. Right? I'm game for anything. Yeah, I think the Shieldred should be in. Oh well. Chaos Omnidraft? Chaos Omnidraft sounds fun. Ancestral Vision's often mediocre. Oh yes. Just like the worst top deck. And then your opponent's still blind pressure too, so you're not necessarily going to even have time to draw your 3 cards. Yeah, Star was really good that game. We just like didn't get any of the payoff cards that we needed to convert. I'm actually gonna hold on to Walk, I think. Because I might be able to combine it with Phantasmal Image. Just sneak a nice attack out of nowhere. Yeah, maybe not. Let's just draw a card. You love the white deck with Guy's Cradle? Yeah, that was a lot of fun to draft. Fun to play. It's a good time. Oh, you just want to turn Omniscience Draft into Slay the Spire? Where you're not drafting against a human, you're just trying to like max damage. We could Revoke the Student of Warfare. I don't know if that's worth. Could be. Might just die to the 4/4 double strike action. Kind of like Dominion. Yeah, no, it's kind of like a deck builder for sure. You'd rather just play Slay the Spire? Yeah. Opponent like, yep, I'm gonna do this. How much worse is this? I mean, yeah. No, this image is a lot worse than Shieldred would have been. That was the other card that I was considering here. To be fair, the Control Magics that I eventually made room for would also look quite strong here. Good image to chump for a turn. I think I like holding it. Just in case. Just in case they play like a Baneslayer or something weird. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. The punish keeps coming. Alright. Well then. Okay. Yeah, both games, their setup was nice, right? We had the acceleration, we had some card draw, took a few extra turns. Just didn't get like Twister or Avenger, or have any of our top end things. The first game lasted so long for us to not like find Spiral or Upheaval. There's so many turns that like, because there's like also Narset that can go find them or whatever. There were a lot of turns where Spiral basically would have just locked it up. Or Primal Command, gain 7, go get Avenger. Would have been real sweet. Oh well.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey Big Yam, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 8 months. Maybe have a little bit more time if we do the image revoker line that I was talking about. Calculated risk there. Are reflections useful? Well, the human mind is more reflective than calculating. Like they've done tests on our brain activity, and apparently our brain's like way more active like after we've made a decision than beforehand. So I think there's a lot of value to playing a game one way. A lot of your decisions are based on previous decisions, things that you've seen work out, magic theory that you've read, things you've seen other people do that works out. And then afterwards you can think, okay, was my reasoning correct here? You shouldn't overvalue that one game, you shouldn't overvalue that one data point, but on the other hand, evaluation is what we're designed for. Postmortems do fit the way that we think. You're trying to figure out a way to tilt a little less. Play more. Why you have to be mad? It's only a game. You found playing more makes you tilt more? Well, then quit then, I guess. I don't know if you have an easy solution. I found that I handled my tilting better when I had more experience with it. After streaming for long periods. You like taking breaks? Yeah, breaks are good. Breaks can be sweet. I think breaks are healthy, regardless of what you're trying to do, what you're trying to learn. I actually don't want this Mox Ruby. I don't want this Mox Ruby, I want gas. Bin land Ruby, draw land. Gonna be another one of those, folks. Gonna be another one of those games.
Just then, the most gorgeous man, to her, walked in the door. He came in and walked up to her and he said, "Is this seat taken?"
You could go like walk into click here.
Sure. So then
And you're running into soft counters.
She said, sure. Didn't keep 'em rolling all night. So they started talking.
Against this opener, I kind of just like
Things in common.
want to make them, if they are holding up a counter, I want to force them to continue to hold up. They have to make the decision, right, between like developing their board or continuing to hold up a counter. I want to force them to make that decision.
And then he decided she
I want to only have 2 cards here. Ah,
was
shit.
talking like an Italian.
Alright, this is the worst.
Then he brought his hand down and it fell right smack on her thigh. She looked at his hand. She said, if you don't move your dirty, filthy hand off of my leg, I'm going to slap you in your face.
So had we on Time Walk, and then the Time Walk resolved,
Oh,
then we could have
shit,
clicked in
what up?
response to Show and Tell. That might have been
She said, sure.
much, much better. No, they had remand. They would have remanded the walk.
Then he came back. He decided,
Let's grab this bribery.
now. She's got to be ready now. So he started
Yeah, Matty P with the resub saying Twitch Prime.
all of a sudden his hand was on her lap again.
Oh no, you're good, Happiness. That was a fine question. Farron Brightmore, thanks for the 46 months. Saying so many months.
She was about to stomp him in
Yeah, that's a lot.
3-inch heels. And then she decided, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to tell the whole world what you better not do.
So right now we're looking for like our main deck Sower, I guess. Is our best answer to the Battle Sphere.
Well, don't you feel my leg? Don't you feel my leg? 'Cause if you feel my leg, baby, you're gonna wanna feel my thigh. And if you feel my thigh, you'll wanna go up high. So don't you feel my leg? Oh, don't you buy no ride. Don't you buy me no ride. 'Cause if you buy me some ride, baby, you're gonna wanna make me high. And if you make
So they're gonna 12 me down to 8. We can hit them with the sword. And then put Tar Pit in front of Battle Sphere, I guess.
You said you'd take me out and you treat me fine, but I know there's
Then we
something in the back of your mind.
go down to 4 or 2.
If you keep drinking, you're gonna get fresh, and you'll wind up asking for this fine brown flesh. Don't you feel my leg? Don't you dare feel my leg? 'Cause if you feel my leg, baby, you're gonna wanna feel my thigh, and if you feel my thigh, you'll wanna go up high. So don't you feel my leg?
So the way that we could win here is if we find regrowth for Time Walk, I guess. I don't think Nature's Claim quite does it for me. Are we dead? Not on board, we're not. Yeah, if they're not using their fellows for mana, it should be serving. They still have remand. Does remand stop me from blocking with creeping tar pit?
Well, you said you'd take me out and you treat me fine, but I know there's something in the back of your mind. Well, if you keep drinking,
The Time Walk from remand. So if we draw regrowth, we go regrowth, target Time Walk. What do they do? Then let it resolve, right? Time Walk goes back to our hand. Cast Time Walk. What do? They remand the Time Walk. We attack with our Vendilion Click that is on board with a Sword of Feast and Famine, which has text, and then we cast the Time Walk in our second main phase. So if regrowth is our out, it does not matter that they have a remand in hand. This is all information that's right here. As we drew a Coalition Relic, so it's all kind of moot. Yeah, remand, not the same thing as a hard counter, huh? Maybe another control magic matchup. Phantasmal Image. Yeah, I like both those cards. I'll cut the Wall of Roots. Maybe leave these at Signet in. Cut a lane for Green Sun Zenith because we've been flooding. Yeah, I don't think we've played a statistically significant number of games to determine whether or not I'm playing one more land. Do you think drawing one more Green Sun would have been the difference in that game? Would we have the mana to go get a Leovold? Would that have been the difference right there? Just having a Leovold? I don't think that would have mattered, huh? I kind of like the idea of keeping an opposition agent in case they're a Tinker deck. Your Battlesphere kind of looks like a Tinkery type card. Dried Arbor is not in the cube, no. My plan is not to board in fatties for show and tell. My plan is to Vendilion click them in response, or clone their fatties, or control magic them, or what have you. I think we're okay. I think we're okay in that department. Yeah, we also built our mana base with our color requirements in mind too, so you can't just like chuck a land. You can't just like whoop, cut a land, and then still have an appropriate mana base. Not how that works, right? Yeah, I guess if we didn't see a tutor, we can cut the agent. I think there's a good chance that it's live, though. We'll see. How good was Dragonlord Silumgar? Dragonlord Silumgar was decent. That's another card for those Sultai Dirtle piles, huh? Yeah, Green Sun Zenith with like 3 creatures to get is not a good card. It's really not. I appreciate that y'all like really love Green Sun, and then it's your favorite card ever, and then you think it belongs everywhere, but it's super not good here, and that's why it's not in the deck. Obviously, I drafted the card, right? I drafted the card thinking that I might play it, and then I chose not to play it for a reason. So instead of like pointing out that we have like 2 green creatures that we can go get, well, what if you want that green creature? Instead of pointing that out, maybe think, maybe Caleb's not playing this card for a reason. Try and puzzle that through, huh? Try and see what my logic is. You can look at a deck list and piece together logic. You can piece together the deck creator's reasoning. One of the really cool things that we have as Magic players is access to deck lists. It's almost like a different language, right? So you don't want to ignore that shit. Previn with the resub says that Salty Caleb's best Caleb. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that, but I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Playing the Mana Vault first lets us pay for Mana Leak. That's the card that they're holding up. Yarp.
Well, now I scream, you scream, we all screaming for ice cream. That's rockin', baby, baby, rock, baby, rock and roll. Now I scream, and you scream, we all screaming for ice cream. That's rockin', baby, try some rock and roll. Well, now, Pepsi Cola, oh, but everybody wants that Coca-Cola. Just all I scream, and you scream, we all screaming for ice cream. That's rockin', baby, rock and roll.
If they want to tap the top, now's the time to spin it. If they had a shuffle effect, they could actually spin top, or they could tap. Hold on. Yeah, spin top, respond by tapping to draw, and then the spin will still be on the stack, and then they can bury the top and shuffle it away if they wanted to. A line that is rarely correct, but correct sometimes. Is white the worst one? White Sun Zenith? No. No, White Sun Zenith was good in Esper Control, right? You just played one as your win condition. Sometimes two. Oko coming in hot. We get a black source for this tar pit. We just get to clear Oko, which is kind of great. Don't have a ton of black mana in the deck, though. Ooh, interesting. Does that do anything? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, kinda, right? Did we talk about Fawzi saying that live shows will be back in the fall yet? No, I didn't hear that. I'm gonna Google that real quick. Could return in the fall. Yeah, could's a pretty important part of that sentence. So we could do Mana Vault into Signet. I think we're better off just playing the Leovold, though. Yeah, we're only discarding like a card here.
Mama says that sliding hurts our ears. Well, now we don't care what Mama said. We're gonna play that trombone anyway. Mama don't want no trombone playing down here. Whoa.
Oh, you know, it'd be kind of a cool line to get that second black source to activate Tar Pit. Have Tar Pit activate itself and then image it, and then we'll have 2 Tar Pits.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Booty, though. Thanks for the sub, the 2 months. So that could be super fucking good, huh? We'll see. see what they got going on. Where can you see the playlist? You cannot see the playlist. You can see the album. And we're just playing through entire albums. The album title is scrolling beneath my face here. I'm gonna get a Scooperino here. Why don't we draw this well against our white weenie opponent, man?
Mama says that will but hurts our ill. Well, now we don't care what Mama say, but the drummer's gonna play anyway. Mama don't want no drummers playing around here. Whoop-whoop.
You loved that interaction until Supreme Cute? Oh yeah, did that burn you out on it? It did come up pretty often.
Well, now Mama says that clarinet is okay. Actually, my mama said her baby had better play. Well,
I actually liked, I had some decks that were like
I was gonna play the thing anyway.
powerful enough that like they would get twisted like that and then still be in it. I think this led to some really fun games where you'd like get ahead and then they would like twist your hand and draw 7 and like try and come back in it and then you like draw a good card. I remember they did the draw 7 combo against me and the one card that I got, because they had like Narset or something. The one card I got was my twist. So they did all this work to like nuke my hand. I was like, get you back. Was there a weird bug with Hull Breacher? Okay, sort of. I don't know. I don't know if there was a bug with any of the cards that are actually in Vintage Cube, is the thing. Some people were saying that it was bugged with like Gear Reach Sanctum. Game 3 here, huh? Should never pass upheaval. I mean, it's better in some decks than others. It's pretty good here. The Mana Vault made it a lot better. That held note? Yeah. Yeah, that's thanks to circular breathing. Which I can do with the Dig, but you use so much air in the Dig, you can't just like hold one unwavering note like that. Not very easily. Usually you're doing like a breathing rhythm. Chain 2 upheaval? I mean, we could, huh? The fast spawn. Upheaval jar is a combo, right? Think about just going like fast spawn jar here, pass.
sweet Georgia Brown. She's got 2 left feet but holds so neat. That sweet Georgia Brown. Now they all sign, wanna die for sweet Georgia Brown. I'll tell you why. Because I don't lie that much. Well, no, it's been said.
You don't actually need the Leo for that combo, Fancy Bread. Memory jarring up people like already does it. This feels good to get the Leo bolt down. It makes me feel safe.
Well, now no gal named that's got a thing for sweet Georgia Brown. 2 left feet but hold so neat. That's sweet Georgia Brown. Now they all sign and wanna die for sweet Georgia Brown. I'll tell you why. Because I don't lie that much. Well, no, it's been said that she knocks 'em dead when she lands in town. Well, since she came, why, it's a shame.
Do we spend another train setting up? I think we do.
All the fellas that she ain't met, well, Georgia claimed her and also named her sweet Georgia Brown.
So I don't think we actually cracked the memory jar in response to upheaval, because I want to be able to play the fast bond, right? I want to be able to replay my shit. So I think we literally just upheaval here. And then fast bond, dump our hand, and then crack jar. Wait, does that work? No, they would get their hand back in a turn. I think I have to put the upheaval on the stack and then crack jar in response. Wait, but that also works. Yeah, because I'll have the fast one in my next hand. Okay, cool. You don't know idea what's gonna happen. We're gonna replay fast bond, dump our hand, and then the opponent's going to discard their hand at a turn. The memory draw triggers. So they get the hand that they had before, but they lose all their permanents. And now it's their turn. I like how I got to fit the image creeping tar pit line in there too. That was good. That was good stuff. Not a very kind thing to do to somebody if you're gonna rate it in that way. If you're gonna say, was this a kind thing we did? The answer would be no. No. Is it moral? No, probably not. Was it satisfying? Was it good? Was it tasty? Oh, it was real tasty. Oh my. Whew. we the baddies? Yes, we are decidedly the baddies after that game.